everybody, I'm Joey.
And I'm Alex.
And we are going retro today.
We are, very retro.
We are looking at, actually not retro, it's a new game, but it is looking at...
A retro theme.
Yes.
There you go. That's
very retro. And it is Scooby-Doo, the board game from Come On.
Yep.
And Scooby-Doo, it's honestly, Scooby-Doo is one of those people that is just like...
Timeless.
Timeless. He really is. And this comes with everything from Scooby-Doo, even the canned laughter.
Wow. Are you going to be doing that the whole time?
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay, anyway, so let's see how it's played. Okay, here's Scooby-Doo the board game, and we are set up for 5 players, and since this is a Come On game, there's only one version of the game and no confusing expansions or anything. I'm just kidding, that's the last time I'm going to use that laughter. Really, this is the way it comes in the deluxe version. These all come painted. The normal one won't have them painted, but anyway, the minis are really good detail. There's the clown we're battling against. We've got Daphne here, and Fred over here. Now, this is the villain we're going against, and in the deluxe, there are several more. And some of these come with the base, with the normal version, and some don't. But again, these are painted. So, here's the way the game is played. How you win the game is you have to complete all of these traps right here. I've got 5 traps. We've set this up for medium. So there are 5 traps we need to complete. And how you lose the game, there are 3 ways to lose the game. You run out of your deck here, you run out of monster tokens here, or 3 locations become haunted using these tokens here. So let's go through an actual round. Here's what's going to happen. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to try to move around and get resources to make these traps. Everyone is going to get 2 cards from the deck here, and they're going to choose one of them to use, and then one of them to go here to the save deck, right here. All right, so then say everybody used these cards. They're going to be face down, and the monster is going to reveal one as well. All of these cards are flipped over. They all have numbers on top, and then the monster is going to reveal his too. So this shows the order in which everyone goes. So 16 right here. We'll say this is Scooby. Scooby is going to go first, and then the monster will go next, and they'll go in this order. So first, let's see what Scooby could do on his turn. 16. So he has to move with the arrows. He can move as a player any arrow he wants to, does not matter the color. So 0 to 2. It also says some of these cards have abilities. If taking resources, you may take 1 additional resource of the same kind, provided by the location. So, now 2 players cannot stay in the same location at the same time. So he can move through Shaggy, but he can't stay there. So we're going to go ahead and move Scooby here. And we're going to go ahead and get a wrench. So if I get a wrench, now because of this ability here, I can get 2 wrenches. So I grab 2 wrenches, and I place them right on Scooby's card. And now Scooby's turn is done. Next, the monster is going to go. Now what this face here means, the monster's ability also activates. So he moves along the green arrow twice. So here we go. 1, 2. And every single time he goes through an area like this, he will take an innocent bystander away. So 1 and 2. We've lost 2 of these. If all 3 are ever gone, then this place becomes haunted, and you place a haunted token on there. And like I said, if 3 of those become haunted, you lose the game. Now, because of his ability here, you'll see the ghost clown. Once he moves, he adds 1 monster token to an empty visitors area. So we're going to take one of his, place it here, and 1, and place it here. Also, because he passed by Scooby and Daphne, they become frightened. So what does frightened mean? Well, frightened means that for each player, you're going to take 2 cards from this deck and place them face up in the discard pile. Just like this. Like I said, this is your life right here. If these ever are down, if it's gone, you lose the game. There are ways to get those back, however. There are different areas like right here and right over here. So you can slowly build your life back up, but it's more of a speed game. You want to get this done as soon as possible. And you're going to continue in a circle. Everyone's going to go with their player order and try to get different resources. Once you have the resources, You then have to go over to the traps in crafting, and you will take those resources and place them on your traps. And once you complete a trap, you flip it over, and that trap is completed. Now, one other thing is there is a mystery machine here involved. Like I said, there's only one person per location, except for this one, you actually can have two. But one person per location. Anywhere the mystery machine is, two people can be there. So say Fred and Daphne, they always divide up and go together. So we've got them, and the best part about the mystery machine is, this will save your game a lot, is you can go ahead and take two people, use one gas can here, remove it, and it can take two people anywhere on the board. So it can even go over here and take everybody with them over there. So that is the way you move the mystery machine. But that is pretty much it. It's a very simple, straightforward game. Very easy. But let's send it back to the studio and find out what we thought about it. Okay, so that is Scooby-Doo the board game. Now, before we go into it, I love Scooby-Doo. So
yes.
Going in, I'm loving this theme.
Me too. I am a huge Scooby-Doo fan, and so when I saw this game was coming out, I was like, yes, take my money now.
See, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Just the theme of this, Scooby-Doo is one of those that is always been popular.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You've got so many cartoons from back then that kind of come in and come out,
like that wave and stuff.
Tom and Jerry, even Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
You know, up and down, up and down. Scooby-Doo has just always been
there.
Scooby-Doo. You know, so it's really, so that's why I think this one was just such a good one.
Yeah.
And although we backed the Scooby-Doo Betrayal one, or we got that one, didn't back it, but several of them. But this is a more family weight, which is kind of what Scooby-Doo should be.
I was going to say, I'm looking at this as a family game. I think in terms of its gameplay, if you're a heavy board gamer and want this to be a heavy board game, this is not for you. It's very light. So that's what I'm looking at this going forward. I'm looking at this as a family weight game. That's what I'm going with. So, but I was going to say the components are amazing.
It's really
amazing.
Nice.
They all like work there. You know, heavy. The board feels good. The little punch-out pieces they use, they all feel good. It's great components here.
And
but it's Come On. Sorry, I was going to not interrupt. The Come On. You would expect nothing less than perfect from Come On.
That's exactly it. And the artwork itself is wonderful, and it's very clear on which way to go. You never are trying to figure out where the green arrow leads, where the red arrow leads. So all that is very distinct. And the minis themselves, whether or not they're painted or not, I've looked at non-painted ones, the detail on the sculptures is really where it's at.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So component-wise, it's great.
Incredible. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But now gameplay.
Gameplay. I was going to say this, like I said, it's a family weight game. Your turn is pretty much doing the same thing.
Right.
So you are limited in that too, which I think for a family is perfect.
And that's the biggest thing. You've got to look at this as a family game because you are, for a gamer, this could get monotonous.
Yeah.
Because you are doing the same thing.
Yep.
But for a kid, that's what gets exciting because they get to know the game. And I love the mechanic of putting the card face down and then being able to flip it over, and that changes the player order every time.
I really, really like that. At first I thought I'm not going to like this at all. But no, I do really like that because then you're not sure when is the monster going to appear this turn.
Right.
Am I going to be frightened? You know, is it going to come into my square? I don't know. So that makes it fun.
And it's a harder game.
Yeah.
Like we played on medium a couple times, we lost both times.
Yes.
You know, so it's just, it's a harder game.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you'll probably want to help guide your kid or whoever through it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of tough decisions to go through.
Yeah.
And to make sure that like most games, there's one way to win, multiple ways to lose.
I was going to say, from the many times I played this game, that discard deck that you're discarding to, that has to be managed. And that is something that a gamer can kind of keep everybody in check and keep kind of going through and helping, because that is something that can get out of control very quickly.
Yeah, and the big thing is, I think this right here will teach kids and yourself, really, you have to get synergy.
Yeah.
You have to all work together. If you're all doing different things, you're going to lose quick.
Yeah.
So, and all of this wrapped up into a very, very simple game.
Yes.
I mean, it is very light, but the theme is there. I mean, you've got And these characters are all pulled from the original series.
And even the monsters, which I loved that about it. You know, those original monsters that you're seeing. I like how Daphne starts in the Funland, which is one of my favorite, original Scooby-Doo episodes. I love that she starts there. I think that's great, And
it's just, and then you've got everybody. Also, Scrappy is in this one.
Scrappy's in it too.
So I know he has a lot of haters out there.
Oh, no.
But
never.
I am Team Scrappy.
Me too.
I'm not really. I don't like Scrappy. No one likes Scrappy. You like Scrappy?
He's cute. Like he's friends to Scooby.
I give Scrappy a 1.
Okay.
So, but no. As far it's great with theme. You know what you're getting when you're going to this. It is a family weight game. So I, like you, I am rating it as a family weight game. That's
correct. I want that to be very clear when I'm giving it this rating. I'm not comparing it to something else. This is a family weight game. That's what I'm looking at.
So what we're asking is, don't go into your friends where they're all playing TI4, and you're like, you know what? Instead, why don't we just do this? That probably will not make you friends.
That will not go over well.
But for a family, this is fun.
I think I'm going to say too, if you're board gamers and you have some friends like coming up to the holidays and family wants to play a board game, this is good for non-board gamers too. That's what or even a gateway game. This is a good game because you can, as the experienced board gamer, definitely talk them through some of those decisions to help.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a big thing. So, all right, your number on this?
My number is 9.
Really? You give it a 9?
I love this game.
All right, I give it an 8.
Hey.
So both pretty high. I guess it could be higher. I guess, but I mean, honestly, the biggest thing with this is my daughter loves it.
Yeah, she loves this game. Yeah.
So that's really what matters.
We play this game many a time with her, and she really she plays different characters every time. We love it, and I just like how the theme is so integrated into the game. It's amazing.
And if you ever get to where you can beat it, you can go from medium to hard, and then you can start combining monsters.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to do. So that's Anyway, that's Scooby-Doo the board game.
Hey.
Ruby-doo-doo.
I like how you did that.
I did laugh again.
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Okay, thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.